we'll talk about that later. So we actually just acquired the GR exhaust. It's kind of hard to see right now. Made a trade with a fellow subscriber. My AWE Touring for the GR exhaust. I mean, this thing's practically brand new. I'm so excited. Let's get a cold start. Sounds really tame, really. I mean, as you'd expect, right? But there's not a whole lot of attitude to it, but it definitely sounds livable. Yeah, so long story short, this thing just kind of piqued my mind of just wanting like a quieter exhaust. And there's really nothing to it but that, you know. I was just kind of wanting something that was a bit more tame. I've always had loud exhaust on my cars and stuff. It was just to a point where wanting just something that was a performance exhaust but didn't like scream at you. I'm almost 26, and I think when you get to that mid-20s approaching your 30s, you kind of lean toward that way a bit. Yeah, nonetheless, I made the trade. I actually DM'd him on Facebook because he was selling the GR exhaust locally for such a good deal. Ended up installing the exhaust there. I mean, well, he installed the exhaust. Let me make that clear. I was just sitting down in his garage. We were just talking, good talk and stuff. Really cool guy. I love this exhaust too. It's so sick. Never thought I would go the route of going quiet boy on a car, but so it's not gonna stay like this for very long. I'm actually making a trip right now to Kent's Automotive. Great shop, reputable shop. I've taken my M3 there in the past. So we're welding tips, and let me show you what we're welding on. Fuck, it's in the trunk. The tips are in the trunk, so I can't show you. Well, I can, but I'm gonna show you. Polishing tool that I'm going to use on the inside of these tips. This is basically just a Meguiar's high grit compound, and then to finish it off, this is a pretty good ceramic wax. It's really just a liquid wax. These are the tips, you guys, AWE tips. Now, for all of you who know, I had the polished tips with my Touring, and like I said, everything just kind of fell in place here. We were able to make a deal, express my interest in the black tips, but these tips are too small. They look good. I like that they have the GR logo on the side. The AWE tips are my favorite tips. It's one of the reasons why I bought the exhaust to begin with. They just fill the exhaust hole so much better with the 4.5 inches. It's 4.5 or 5. I really don't remember, but they look really good. They're gloss black. So let's go ahead, see if we can get them installed today. Lego. So it's a new day. I was able to get the AWE gloss black tips welded onto the GR Performance exhaust. Now, I feel like it sounds a little different too, which is, maybe that's placebo, I don't know. I wasn't expecting any noise difference, honestly, but it does sound a little different. But the tips are off, they look really good. I'm actually gonna give one of these tips to Drew. I'm gonna polish these up, throw a Meguiar's wax on them, just because we're both gonna end up displaying them. But I'll go ahead and show you guys what the new tips look like on the GR Performance exhaust. Let's get a warm start. Okay, so that's the tips on. They look really good. Pretty much OEM plus, I mean, I would say. As you can see, I don't know if camera's picking it up here, but yeah, I can feel my whole fist in there. So they're a lot bigger than the GR tips. I've already done a cold start video with the GR exhaust. I'm gonna do a couple revs because I swear it sounds a little different with the tips. good, but we definitely need a test pipe. I should make this thing sound absolutely perfect, exactly what I'm looking for. And after that, I think we're gonna be done. Pretty much we're gonna be done with the car. I might do some intake modifications and stuff, but other than that, guys, what you see is a finished product. And I also forgot to mention, just remembered it at the beginning. Well, this morning I just remembered I needed to talk about it. I got the Toyota 10-inch subwoofer. This thing is amazing. I'm not an audiophile, so I'm not gonna go too crazy into it, but basically I'll show you guys the settings that I have. I didn't install this myself. I bought it through my local dealer and had them install it. My United's going off for whatever reason. So I'm just gonna go really quick here with the settings I have. So sound restore, so I've always had that on. Virtual bass, that's off. Dynamic beat, that's off. A lot of that stuff's off. Equalizer, I have it on powerful. Bass is 2, mid -5, treble 4. And again, I'm not claiming to be an audio expert or audiophile of any sort. I just like what I like, and I'm a big music dude. I like hip hop, rock, rap, R&B, country. I listen to everything. So the setup I have right now, stock door speaker, stock tweeters, stock everything speaker wise. I don't even have the Beatsonic amp, nothing. Everything is stock. I just have the 10-inch kicker in the back. Totally worth the money. It really just makes the experience of driving the car feel much more premium than it already does. I'm not gonna answer any questions about installing because I didn't install any of it, but I will say 10 out of 10, worth it. It's very high quality. I don't know if you can see, it has like this textured paint on it or whatever it is. This is really nice. Nothing's hitting that. All these, you see the screws here, kicker, that thing really bumps. And another thing, the weather mat does fit with the sub. I've seen a lot of things on the forums questioning if it would work. It did. That was the second thing I did when I got the sub installed. I took my carpet mat out, installed the weather mat. Looks a lot better. You don't hear a lot of noise now because I think the rubber's just a bit, like the way it's constructed, you don't really hear a lot, which is nice. But yeah, guys, that was the surprise mod. That's pretty much what we've done to the GR86. I'm so happy with this exhaust, man. Like, you know, it's quiet right now. It's really quiet right now. When we get the test pipe, I'm so excited for it. I can't wait. You guys know I'm gonna make a video on that too. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna cut it short today. Take care, guys.